Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's Chris and Gio back again with you guys. So hope y'all doing good, but we're about to get right into it, right? So y'all want to know what is the only free lunch right now that you is still actually still free, right? So in terms of investing, we're talking about diversification, right? So what is diversification? You've probably heard it before, but you really didn't know. So diversification is basically spreading your money around into different asset classes. So that doesn't necessarily mean having it in a bunch of stocks, although you should diversify different stocks that you're in, but it means having it in different asset classes. So having some in stocks, having some in bonds, having some in real estate, having some in some commodities, things like that. So the thing about it is that it's diversification is basically like not having all your eggs in one basket, right? I mean, if you have all your eggs in one basket and that basket has holes and fails, well, then that's all your money, right? So it's the same concept, right? So the beauty about diversifying is that a lot of the times you can have one asset class that's doing terrible, like let's say stocks are all just going to hell, and then at the same time there's always one other asset class that's actually doing pretty good, like bonds may be doing really well at that time. So that's why it's a free lunch, because you're basically able to benefit even in any situation, in any environment, right, at the time. So diversification is a free lunch because it allows you to earn more money on your money without taking on more risk, right? So the idea is that, I mean, a lot of times, you can have a stock that's high risk or high reward. You've seen that before, right? Like a biotech stock is gonna blow up, right? But there's a good chance that it doesn't make it to the trials, and then you can lose all of your money. Yeah, high reward, the stock could double, triple, but then high risk because you could lose everything. So you want to diversify, right? And so diversification, what it does is that it actually allows you to be able to earn a similar return, right, without taking as much risk. Or you can get even better returns when you diversify with the risk still staying the same amount. So that's why it's a free lunch, right? You're getting more without taking on more risk. And that's really the key, is balancing risk versus return, right? You want to balance it out. You want as much return as you can get without taking on too much risk, right? And that's the key. So there's a guy. He's a David Swenson. He's a portfolio manager. He's off of this book that I'm reading, Ivy League investment book, and he did pretty well. And his recommendation on how you should diversify. He says you should have 50% in global stocks. That's basically international, emerging markets, and U.S. based stocks. 15% in treasury inflation protected securities. 20% in real estate, and then 15% in treasury bonds. So that's the simple one. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't have my money diversified like that right now. I don't have as much. So really, I have a lot of my money in some index funds and dividend producing stocks and in real estate, because that's just what I can do right now, mostly in real estate investment trust. So in the future, I do intend on having some bonds, but even the bonds right now are so low that there's really no point in having it. And then I do plan on getting into some commodities too. So, but right now, that's how I have it. I have an emergency fund, I have dividend paying stocks, I have an index fund, and I have some real estate. So that's good enough for me. That's how I'm doing it for me. You guys can, figure out what works best for you. The beauty about it is that diversification can be however you want it, whatever works for you, however you fix best for you. That's how you do it. So hope you guys found value in that. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, find me on my website at chrisandgia.com. Put your name and email address in. I'll be sure to send you my free report on 7 easy breezy ways that'll force you to save more money every month, even if you don't like to. So until then, guys, be blessed and stay hungry.